Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint and welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included, where we're working on some expansions here, slowly but surely. Am I working on research right now? Yes, I'm working on meal preparation. I completely forgot about that from the last time. It's been a couple of days since I've recorded. I would give some time to give feedback if necessary from other people. Oxygen is looking very good, all things considered. Other than maybe right in here, but that's mainly because that's where people are staying about the most, I suppose. We have 6 more mealwood seeds? Since when? Yeah, let's get that meal wooded up. Like, why not? Make the most of our time that we have here. And I would like to replace that algae deoxidizer to somewhere else, so that way we're making the most of the space that we have. That's all fertilizer, eh? Oh, and that's coal over there, which... Wow! I finished that research already? Like, that's actually pretty remarkable. We should probably work on... Oh! Alright, I am back. So like I was saying... Ooh, pressure management might be nice to have too, though. There's like the big 3 you want of the advanced ones. Big 4, I should say. Internal combustion, that's a big one. Sanitation, that's a huge one. Air systems, pretty big. Pressure management is also a pretty big one, and artistic expression is also pretty large. But I think I'm going to start off with sanitation, just because that's usually a major root of people's... Yeah, like, this duplicate is grimy. They need to deal with that situation sooner rather than later. And you know what, with the larger battery, I think the one larger battery for the time being until we get internal combustion up and running, we should be fine. And a bathroom on each floor is actually kind of nice now that I think about it as well. Oxygen still isn't really getting into that area for whatever reason, as well as I would like it to. It'll be nice once we, oh right, mess table. So, one table right next to the bathroom there, and then once this area, or this area, oh, maybe this area, once this area gets cleaned out, this will be like our mess hall eating area. So does that make that... That does make it a med bay. Room size, 67 tiles. Room criteria. No. No, how did you manage to do that? How did you... God's green earth manage to do that? You know what? Don't build, but dig. Dig yourself out of there. Briefly. And... Oh, the hatch was up there, okay. Thank you for not being eternally trapped in that prison known as Purgatory up there. That would not have been very good for the long term. Gotta remember. Okay, so how long was the first? I don't know how long the first one was. This is gonna sound a little weird for a second here. I'm just gonna see how... So that was only a minute and 40 seconds long. Okay, so I'm gonna say roughly 2 minutes. So gotta remember at approximately 28 minutes here to call it quits. And I would like to have that meal wood up there as well for future reference, but for the time being, it's not strictly necessary to have. Polluted water would also probably be, like, good to get rid of eventually. Food, we should probably start making some more food here, if I'm being 100% honest. And we did finish some more research. That was sanitation. No breathing. So, one of the toilets is out of order, but that's alright because... Oh, yeah, you're a hungry person. Fair enough. Slowly but surely we'll be getting some more meal ice. Sufficient oxygen generation. You're almost finished cleaning that toilet, man. Just a little bit further and we'll be gravy. You know what? Like, I feel so... Well, that's also getting pretty full. So maybe I should leave that as is. Raw mineral, filtration medium. You know what? Things are fine as they are right now. 50% on Ada, so she's gonna be using the massage table sooner rather than later. Why did I make a mess? Why did I make a mess? There was a perfectly good outhouse up there. Is it because it's assigned to the med bay? Unless... No. 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 Well, you know what we're gonna do right now. No, it's dripping. It's leaking. It's leaking. It's leaking. Just mop it all up. We're gonna have, like, a very small amount of polluted water in there, which is really bad, but, not the end of the world. Like, why? Why did you feel it was so necessary to have to defecate out there when there's a perfectly good outhouse over there and a perfectly good outhouse right over there as well? Like, it just doesn't make sense. And you know what? When you're not doing anything else, you should be sweeping. But that being said, you should have other priorities. Who's our digger? Gosman? I think Gosman's our digger, right? Disinfect. We only have him on disinfecting duty, eh? Why does that require digging it, of all things? That one just baffles me. Like, can we please just maybe dig out the rest of this up here? Like, let's just make that like a 7 up here. Just so we can, like, get started with the rest of construction around here. That would be nice. Meanwhile, all things around, I suppose. Fleeing. Wow! That thing is like chewing up Gosman's butt. To which I say, Lurin, are you not able to get down from there? Did I made those tiles one tile too high. I do still want to dig there at a 7. So yeah, Gosman? Gosman. You should, like, get yourself checked out before you wreck yourself. I guess that's... Like, is that actually only dedicated to... Yeah, and he's limping around a lot. How's everyone else's vitals looking? It's only Gosman who's, like, really hurting. But he's recovering a bit more now. A little bit more. I'm also pretty stressed out, so, like, maybe I should get started on that artistic expression. That might not be a terrible idea. Yeah, no, man. Things are... I thought they were looking good, and now they're not looking quite as hot as they once were. It's all kinds of jammed up. Who's our cooker, by the way? Myself? Like, I guess we don't need to cook quite yet. At the same time, though, it probably wouldn't be the worst. Yeah, goodbye power supply. It's nice having you for a little bit. Electric grill and farm tiles, eh? Well, we definitely want to be getting a laboratory set up here eventually. It's just a matter of where and when. So maybe like the bathroom stuff could be down here. Gives me an excuse to dig out that area as well, so we'll get that started up. The whole process of 2, 3, 4. The whole work order process, though, is a little bunged up, if I'm gonna be real with you, though. Place that like that, and maybe we'll do like a pneumatic and a couple of those. That seems like a swell idea. Gosman is close to fully healed now, right? Close to fully healed? Yeah, just about there. Although he is quite hungry at the same time, so that'll be something we have to look at as well. Hopefully our next duplicant is a good cook. We need someone desperately on cooking duties. And let's see our oxygen. Oxygen is actually looking quite decent, other than like a pocket of carbon dioxide down there, which is not great, don't get me wrong, but not the end of the world either. And Ada is like, she's a trooper. She's keeping that at like higher levels than I feel as though she needs to keep it at. But at the same time, I'm not complaining. I'm not Oh, I'm an idiot again. Okay, ladder. Make that a 7 for like right there. And meanwhile, I'm treating my stress for the day. Ada's pretty stressed. We haven't finished our research yet, have we? We're close-ish. Not as close as I would like to be, though, if I'm being 100% honest. Okay, so power's getting low again. Ada is like mad stressed. Sopping wet? When were you completely submerged? I might ask. When were you completely submerged? Jeez. Okay, we need that, like, artistic stuff sooner rather than later. And, like... Oh, right, we couldn't do that because we didn't have that. Cooking. 1, 2... Can't cook. Oh... Why are all of you hot trash when it comes to cooking? Like, that's all I ask, is for someone to be good at cooking. Oh, he ate copper, didn't he? Pretty sure he just ate copper. It's one of those, like, Oh, okay. Goodbye, copper, more than likely. And... I don't think I see any... Oh, no, there's like a little pocket of it right there. Like, I would really like it if our research was just finished, though, is the thing. That would make my life much, much more simple. Okay. Yep, no power, because Ada's too busy. Oh no. Was that food poisoning? I think that was food poisoning. And she's also, like, not treating her stress for whatever reason. Wait, what's wrong with you now? Is it just because you're feeling grimy? I think it's because he's just feeling grimy, which is, like, understandable. Don't get me wrong, but really? You're feeling grimy of all things? Mr. Grimes. Okay, almost finished the basic, and then it'll only be a little bit longer for the advanced research. And how are we looking for food? 16,000. Meal ice. Lice loaf. So we're almost out of lice loaf. Oh, we can make beautiful, beautiful art, and that's not art. So where and what do we want as far as art? We want art in here. Mr. Art Hister. Probably want some art, like, right there. Where else are people sitting around quite often? Like, may as well have one more there. This will be an eating area eventually, so it would probably be a good idea to have it in there. What else would we... Like, that'll be an eating area. I guess we also have people... We do occasionally have people down there quite often, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to have it there. And I don't know, well, we don't want people feeling depressed in there either, so we're just going to do like a whole whack ton of these. Yeah, let's just have the algae go into polluted stuff down there. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll do that. And also, just falling asleep, apparently, yeah. You almost don't have room for... oh. You are not looking good. Grab decor. Stressed. Oh, they're gonna throw up soon, aren't they? Well, okay, then why are you not jobs? Like, you can do the massage stuff, right? So, My question is, why not? Is the big thing for me. Like, why are you not dealing with your stress? I'm gonna lose a bunch of copper down here if we don't sweep that up. Not gonna lie, like, I thought this colony was looking a lot better than it actually is. Oh my Lanta. Prioritize that to, like, a 7, my dude. So that way you can actually get out of there. Like, what is he thinking? Oh my god, we actually have a painting almost ready here. It's a holiday miracle. And by almost ready, I mean, like, not nearly ready, but at the same time... Oh, I really need to work on, internal combustion, eh? That's definitely a thing that needs to get done. Takes her quite a while to deal with that too, eh? Oh, ay, it's no longer Christmas time and I don't know what to do. Ay, it's no longer Christmas time and I don't have a gift for you. I can tell you, ay. Yeah, we're no longer producing oxygen because we don't have power. Oh, but we are creating masterpieces as far as art goes, which that I'm a big fan of. Yeah, see, it's not all drab decor now. It's like, no, that's something else. But I like the farming overlay too. I didn't realize that was the thing. Decor. It's like not completely. It's not completely horrid down here anymore. And you know what? It's another positive one. Slowly but surely, this place is looking a little bit nicer. It's going to take a while to get the full effects going, but are you still hurting? Or is it just because you're grimy? I guess it's because he's grimy, which is fair. Very much so fair. I guess we'll need to work on our plumbing situation here pretty soon as well. Man, I forgot about all that copper ore down there. Which means we will need a liquid pump. Maybe like right there. And then we will also need laboratories. What all makes up a bathroom again? Latrine. Toilet. Wash station. No industrial machinery. So you don't even need a... Wait, wash station or wash... I think a sink counts towards a wash station, if I'm thinking that correctly. And also a dish shower. Oh, food has decayed? Yeah, that makes sense. As much as I hate to admit it, it does make sense. Look at that, we're actually well into the positives there, as far as, total decor goes. Other than the fact that, like, a lot of that is also not looking so hot in other aspects, but, plumbing. So, We need like a little piss pit to put it as abrasive as possible. We do need a piss pit before I hook all that up. So I will need to maybe dig out this way and do something over in this direction here. So let's do like something like that, and then we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We'll do 6 by 6. That way it hopefully won't break through there. Ideally. I'm glad that 4 constitutes a masterpiece, though. That appeals me a great deal. Plumbing. Which means I will need a liquid vent over here eventually. Okay, okay. So the pieces are starting to come together here a little bit. Prioritize. Let's make this a 6 operation over here. Like, one of these days, we're gonna have to actually finish up things here, right? And then, like, another one here and here. Just so we can, like, get things set up initially. And then that means we will also need a... Those are 6s? Okay, yeah, those are 6s. Wait, was I actually the... No, Ada's still the highest risk. I'm just the only one using the massage table for whatever reason, even though Ada could use it. She's just choosing not to for whatever reason. Food has decayed. Yeah, we're losing a lot of food. Not gonna lie. We have a ton of meal lice, just not... Like, again, I don't care if it's meal lice for the time being. The main thing for me is if we can... you know what? We'll dig this out too. At a 6? Can I dig too wide there? I think I can dig too wide there. So this will be our quote-unquote piss pit here. Which all of these outputs will be connected to. Yeah. There we go. So that's the start of that. Which is going to take a while to get all this taken care of. And I think this will have to be the last night, if I'm being 100% honest. Or the last day that we're working on stuff, but we're making good progress. We are making slow but efficient good progress. That's not considered a... Yeah, waiting needs no industrial machinery. Toilet and... Yeah, okay. Okay. I hope the fact that he's dealing with that situation there right now doesn't mean that, Wait, decor. Decor? Decor. This room's looking pretty nice, too. delivering a bunch of sandstone. I like that. And yeah, you're making some great paintings there. Food, yeah, more food has decayed. Again, makes enough sense. Ooh. I would like that to be dug out, though. I don't know. I feel as though, like, we are on the right path here. As far as, like, getting things done that need to get done. But that being said, I also need, like, more power. Power overwhelming. So, I have to think. Once we do get a coal, whatchamacallit, hooked up, what do we want hooked up to that? I think we want the supercomputers hooked up to that. That's a no-brainer. I think we can get away with the micromusher being attached to this battery and that battery alone. But then the question is, what else do we want hooked up? Yeah, keep delivering that sandstone there, buddy. Oh, right. People are not going to be happy being fully submerged in that water there. Kind of forgot about that whole fact. Now, if we could get, like, one more of those ones in here, that would be great. And we're almost finished for the day. How's our oxygen situation looking here? It's alright. Not amazing, but it's alright. Alright, alright, alright. What was I gonna put down here? This was gonna be our power room, was it not? Or our coal power room? Oh, and we're actually pretty decently close to finishing that research, which would be fantastic. Oh, and a new duplicate. Okay. Cooking, 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 cooking. 0 cooking. Ah, reject all. One of these days we'll find someone who can actually cook. Until then, we'll just have to live with what we got. Sweet paradise, live in the parking lot. Where do I want batteries hooked up? That's another thing I did not consider. But anyways, that will do it for this episode. 37 stress is our lowest. That is fantastic. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support it in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows that you want to continue to watch this series. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it's of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one, and I will see you next time in Oxygen Not Included. Bye for now, and I'll talk to y'all some other time.